Hello, my name is Rachel and I'm an advanced physiotherapist within the North East Assisted Ventilation Service within the North East. I've been a physio now for 6 years, and during this time I've done a number of rotations. I've not enjoyed anything that I've done, which always makes it that little bit harder to decide where I want to work. I spent 2 years on respiratory medicine, and during this time I looked after a lot of patients who needed acute NIV and cough assist. I met a lot of patients who were already under the North East Assisted Ventilation Service at that time. I got to know the Neves team very well, but I think if you ask them, they might say that I turned into a little bit of a stalker because I got a bit too familiar with just picking up the phone to ask a question or just run something by them. During this time, a job came up within the North East Assisted Ventilation team and I applied for it. I got the job. I've been here now for about 2.5 years and I've never really looked back, in all honesty. So what's my role in supporting HMV users and what way can I help them? So I work with a lot of different patients with a wide variety of different conditions. I work with patients, their families and their care teams, and some of these patients I'll meet from transition, so from people who are changing from paediatric services into adult services. I will meet people at the point of their diagnosis, and I'll meet people just whenever they're getting a little bit worse and their conditions deteriorating. I think this is quite nice because it really makes it feel like you're with patients sort of along that journey. I'm often involved in patients who are coming towards the end of their life, and I will support with treatment withdrawal if that's something that the patient wishes for. It can be a difficult part of the job and there's lots of feelings involved, and it often is really quite sad, but it's something that feels very empowering for me and I think for us as professionals to help patients fulfil their wishes. Saying that though, it's not all doom and gloom, and we do get to do the fun stuff as well, such as supporting patients to go on holidays and arranging different activities for our patients. I work predominantly with patients who require NIV, high flow nasal oxygen therapy, cough augmentation, and those patients that have complex secretion issues. What do I enjoy most and what is the worst part of my job? I love the time that I get to spend with patients, and that this isn't always just in hospital when they're unwell. Like going out to the community and seeing people in their own home is really lovely. I think it's quite nice that you can really see the difference that you can make to someone's life, which is something I'd never really experienced before coming into this team. I think the worst part of the job is definitely not having the ability to fix everything. I've not quite come across that magic wand yet, but maybe one day I'll be able to take it out of my back pocket.